You can't be lowered in spirit because you walk in spirit. Okay? And that's the message. Good day, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. Welcome to Milk Honey Rose. I am Mystic Alchemy. Thank you for being here. So, what I'm getting here is that many of you have been really connecting to yourself. And that's true spirituality. That's the true meaning, or the true nature and idea of spirituality. To simplify it, is really about getting to the depths of you, because there's so many externals that can distract you and make one feel like they are supposed to be everything else but themselves. Okay, so you have cracked that code in your life, which is a crow. I almost said which is a crow that many haven't cracked, but I meant to say which is a code that many haven't cracked. Now, a crow, I feel like crows are our ancestors coming through to give messages. Okay, and I don't see crows as like a bad omen. I see it as ancestral or ancestors coming to visit. Okay, so I feel like your ancestors are with you. You have activated your soul to the point to where your spirit family can communicate with you, which are in fact your ancestors. At least many of them are. Okay, because we could have ancestors that are, how can I say? Let me just put it like this. Through our blood, we connect to our familial ancestry. And then there are just individuals that we learn from who are also considered ancestors because they have passed on. Okay, so let's look up the meaning of ancestors. Give me one moment. Let me look it up so we could see. Why is it frozen? That's weird. Okay, it's not frozen anymore. Let me see. Ancestors. A person typically one or more remote than a grandparent from whom one is descended. Okay. People from who you are directly descended, such as parents, grandparents, and further back in your family tree. The term also refers to an early form of an animal or plant from which a later one evolved, or something that is a forerunner of something else, like the ancestor of a modern machine. I've never heard ancestor be used in such a way. Okay, and so if they're not considered ancestors, then it could just be spirit family, like family in spirit, because their values are in alignment with yours. So that, I would say, is the spirits that come to assist you on your journey, even if you don't know they are there. They are to give you messages and try to assist you and protect you, especially when there's a destiny over your life. Your energy is very strong and it's attracting. So you are in this very magnetizing state of being now. And you'll notice that things that you see as yours, they flow to you so much easier than before you tapped into who you truly are. Okay, and anytime you open yourself up to the possibilities of your destiny, and you don't, you don't push them away, you don't push away what is meant for you, you open yourself up to so much more, and it's like different portals begin to open, and you identify which route you're going to choose to take. Because you do wield your wand in whichever direction you choose, which is the action that you take. So you have complete dominion over your life when you recognize the power and the truth of your spirit. You will walk in spirit, with spirit, and you will receive messages from spirit. And you are, okay, let me put it like this. The energy of spirit walks with you on a regular. So if you have a tendency to just sit alone and you just receive messages that are your own, I'm not talking about something that you heard someone else say. When you receive messages that you know are your own, they've been channeled to you, you'll know because you've never heard it before. You'll know because it will be so different, it will even excite you. Okay? And when you have these moments, these are like, I'm hearing lanterns. They're lanterns walking you towards your destiny, because you are able to now decode the messages that are sent to you from spirit. Okay? The gods will send messages to those who can hear, because many people, their energy is so convoluted with distractions and substances and whatever else is going on, any addictions that they may have, that they can't receive messages. But for you in particular, you don't have that problem because you're able to receive messages without any restrictions. So now you're in this space where you're on this beautiful journey of your own. And this is something special because you are able to see the truth of your purpose. This journey leads you to the truth of your purpose when you're open to it. So many people are closed off to it, so they'll never really know. So they'll kind of just blow with the wind. Whatever the majority does, they'll do too. And they won't take the time to settle down and communicate to self. So someone like you being so tapped into your own spirit is so beautiful because you are your own person. And it's crazy, but that's one of the most challenging spiritual tests to overcome, to actually choose you and feel confident and comfortable in being your authentic self regardless of what anybody else says. It shouldn't be a challenge. It should be natural. However, it has been something that has diminished over time in various ways. And we could see all of those ways in which the idea of being yourself has become diminished, because it is clear that those behind this work of diminishing that idea are the ones who benefit from the idea. So you've overcame that lower frequency of being to elevate and ascend to the vibration that is a true reflection of you. Okay, so that is it for this message. If you resonate with this message and you see this energy as an aspect of your love, drop it down in the comments below. 888, I declare this is an aspect of my love. For listening, thank you for being here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you're feeling my vibe, especially if this message does resonate with you. To book a healthy conversation, you can by visiting www.milkhoneyRose.org. Also, you could join the membership here on YouTube to gain access to additional content. And I'll see you in the next one.